some fusilli, which kids seem to love to eat this particular shape of pasta. It just looks like fun, a little curly cues, but you can use any shortcut of pasta you like. This is a really simple and nutritious pasta dish that celebrates the flavors of spring, snap peas, and sweet baby carrots. These roast up for about 20 minutes in the oven. Then you take them out, and we're going to make that pesto. I guess you could call it pesto because it's made out of peas. Yeah, right. It wasn't very good. I try to be punny. All right, so you're going to take half of these guys and throw them into your food processor. Because this is going to be such a chunky sauce, as most pesto is, nice and thick, I'm going to add in a fat handful of pine nuts. I'm also going to add in a little liquid, a little splash, or about a half a cup of either chicken stock or vegetable stock, just to make everybody get along. And then about a cup of parsley, our reserved baby carrot tops, a little fresh mint, which is so fabulous, especially with the peas, bless you, a nice handful of tarragon. Tarragon is very closely related to basil in flavor. It's like a cross between fennel and basil. I love the flavor of tarragon. It's a little more unusual for me, but you could absolutely just swap out a fat handful of basil instead. Our Parmigiano Reggiano, nice fat half a cup of that. And then a clove of garlic, and especially if your food processor isn't brand new, I take the time to paste it by rubbing it over a zester and turning it literally into paste, or you can fine chop it and mash it with a little salt on your cutting board with the flat of your knife. That's to avoid biting down on any chunks of garlic. If you want a heavier garlic flavor, go ahead and throw in a second clove. A little bit of salt, because you'll get some salt, of course, from the cheese. Also, don't forget to salt your pasta water. It's the only chance you get to flavor the pasta itself. Then a little black pepper. Pop the lid on. Pulse that to fine chop. And then we're going to stream in a 6 count to 6, or about 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Then, just like my mama used to do when I was a little kid, you warm a large pasta dish in the oven so the bowl's nice and hot. And then we're going to put the pesto in the bottom of the bowl and have a mug next to you for the draining of the pasta. You use the starchy cooking water just before you drain the pasta to thin out the pesto and get it to marry to the pasta. Then we'll add in our whole peas and our carrots. That's the plan right after this. So, starchy cooking water gets combined with your pesto, which is made up of the roasted snap peas, the carrot tops, tarragon, parsley, mint, garlic, pine nuts, olive oil, salt, pepper, delish. Then you mix all that together with those little pasta twirls, and the starchy water helps that all kind of get along and groove. Then we're going to add in all the rest of our roast veg, our baby carrots, and all those beautiful roast snap peas. So good. Like I said, delicious, nutritious, excellent cold the next day, if you want to just pack it up as an easy lunch for everybody. And it couldn't be prettier. And if you added some simple grilled chicken on the side, you could even entertain with this and have more than enough food for an army. And it's an unusual recipe.